Boom! Hello. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? It's kind of exciting, kind of a little exciting. I will say I have not tested this. I do not know if it works. I am out of the loop. I'm hoping everything works. I sort of kind of hopefully waited until the ads were done, so I'm hopefully the ads are done and the dust and don't have to worry about them no more until, you know, next set of ads. But I have a cup of coffee. I wasn't meant to start stream for another like 20 minutes. But I was like, you know what? Let's just start. Let's just start because my computer sounds like it's gonna blow up. Oh my word. I'm hoping when I get my new computer it's gonna be fine. We'll jump over to moi. Boom. Got the Xbox controller all set up and everything. Ooh. Kind of excited. Haven't played in like forever, so I'm gonna be a little sloppy. And yous can't actually see a thing. Where is it? Okay. Now yous can, and you should be able to hear it as well. Nice. Go continue. I haven't played in forever, so I might be a little sloppy. I'm gonna shut my window because it's a little bright. By the way, I have the fan on the background because it is like 37 degrees, not actually.
Welcome back to
but it is really, really hot.
Motorfest Walk of Fame.
Like
It's the
stupidly
place
hot.
to be
I have
if
no
you
idea
really
why.
want to become a Motorfest legend. Each month is a chance for your name to be
But
marked
it
onto the
is
stars.
crazy with this heat. I have no idea why.
Here's the Motorfest legend of
Anyone
last month.
Would be in the seat. By the way, the only
new
reason why we're doing
legend
the stream
rises to
today
the challenge.
now actually is because I'm carrying the home alone. And I technically will be for quite a while. I'm not saying we're gonna stream for that entire time, but we might be gone for quite a while. Depending, who knows? Who knows?
Our journey is now taking us to my home country.
I can't remember any of them, any of the storyline, any of the
When you think
map.
of British style, you
Or
probably
anything.
picture well-dressed ladies and gentlemen, brimming with class and confidence.
How about Stream Deck all set up and everything?
Our cars and motorcycles
Awesome.
are no different. They don't seek opulence, but artistry. Never excess, only grace.
By the way, if anyone's in chat, let me know how volume is.
And to elaborate on this, please meet a friend of mine.
Well, Triumphs are all about detail, attention to detail. They're beautifully designed, and we put a lot of effort into hiding all the things you don't need to see. But
Are we riding
making
motorbikes this
everything
round?
you can see look absolutely beautiful.
Definitely seems like it.
I think Triumph riders really value the character that we deliver in the bikes. Character's really important.
Definitely seems like we're riding bikes this time. Ooh, hello. Hello. You're not a bike, but you look pretty good. Alright, how do I leave? B. Hello? Thank you. I imagine we're probably gonna get a few of those.
Let's complete this playlist.
I imagine we're probably gonna get a few of those. Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Delivered our 3 cars and proved EVs can more than hold their own against the greatest gas guzzlers. Danny's
I'm hoping we don't get too many of
Thanks
those.
for making this happen.
Oh, we're following this. Okay. Oh no. Maybe we have to send a few settings. I'm pretty sure the last time we played this game in particular was ages ago. Nope. There one. Nope. There one. Nope. I don't know how to go over to that button. What if I just close out of Discord? I'm not saying Discord would probably take up that much, but like, what if Discord does take up that much? Oh my word. Alright, we'll just come over here, we'll figure out some settings. Difficulty, game units, video. Probably the one that we're after. Borderless. V-Sync? Oh, we can turn it off. Oh, it doesn't go that high. Okay. What's the difference between the fact that I'm confused on which ones. Ah, here we go. Turn everything down to... I'm hoping that when we get our new computer, we don't have to worry about it. Okay, now how do we... Imagine we should be good now. Hopefully. Hopefully we're all good. Alright. Nope. We're not good. Okay, let's find out what the issue is. CPU seems to be running... I think it might be the CPU. I think it might be the CPU. Currently running... It is going again. The RAM stayed consistent. The CPU stayed consistent. It was the graphics card that did end up spiking. We're currently using 6 gigabytes of it. No. No. I was really excited about this as well. They had an update before, and I was like, I don't know what the update is. Pretty sure I figured out what the update is. Mess around with my graphics card. No. Yeah, I feel like this is probably going to be a very, very short stream. Dang, that's actually kind of sad. We could play some Minecraft instead.
Don't you think it's too early to call it a day? Yep. We
Well, I
actually
would.
have another surprise for you.
But you're ruining my computer. I'm trying to be gone. Ow. You know what I mean? If you ran a little bit better. That's all I'm saying. It's like if you ran a little bit better, I might be able to, you know, give it a shot. But you're currently like killing my computer. I'm running like a beetroot. No. It could also be because like my computer is like extremely hot at the moment. I do have like an external fan going on. It'd be nice because my because why you don't crash the cars. Hold on, I'm watching the back on Twitch. Yeah. Dang it! Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until my new computer is in. Hold up. we're gonna sit on this screen and I'm just gonna plow with it for like 2 seconds and see if it is like just because OBS is loading it as well. No. Okay, what if we alter 4? All right, we'll kill the game, and we'll pop it back up and see if that fixes it. I'm hoping that will fix it. I'm hoping. You know, it's a wishful thinking. I don't know how wishful, but I'm hoping that it will fix it. There we go. Alright, slide them back up. If this doesn't work, then we'll just jump over to Minecraft, it's fine. It was a long lost dream anyway. And the next time to be fair, we're getting our new computer relatively soon. Like, within the next week. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy when we actually get this bad boy. It's gonna be insane. Is it already running? I would just like to say that you're not running. And if you are running, then I'm just blind. Because it's it is apparently running. Oh, there we go. It eventually shot itself. There we go. We'll just wait a little bit and see if it is. Come on. Oh, you just can't see anything. And these go. Oh, buddy. Man, look at that. I'm hoping that will be fine. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that we'll be fine. I'm hoping. You know, I was already starting my engine like 20 minutes ago. I just need you to move it. You know what I was doing beforehand?
A new set of challenges await.
Ooh. Thank you. I was working on the I was working on some stuff. Oh. I can't remember what the XP does. I can't remember what the XP does to save my life. But I was working on the thingamabob in Minecraft. If this doesn't end up showing up. Oh, hello. Oh yeah. I have to buy a car. Oh, I have to buy a car. I'm not a fan of that. Let's leave. Goodbye. Alright.
Resuming progression on the playlist.
I know, right? Oh, come on.
You did it! You delivered our 3 cars and proved EVs can more than hold their own against the greatest gas guzzlers.
I'm not sure they can.
Ecstatic. Thanks for making this happen.
Go away. No! Fine. Fine, I see how it is. I see how it is. To be fair, I haven't actually played this game since we actually started working on Violet. So I'll give it the benefit of the doubt that whatever I was working on with the graphics card and stuff like that, it like affected that. So boom. We can only imagine that's what caused it. I'm hoping that's what caused it. because I was really looking forward to the game. Although, when we get our new computer, then we're gonna play again. Oh, great heavens. There we go. Okay. Alright. Now we're back at a reasonable status, if you will. There are some perks to having to play in the game. But when, and I say when the maybe it's not the game. Maybe it's just the heat that's gotten to it, and it's like, I'm dying here. Get me out of this thing. Maybe. I get. What the? I'm keeping an eye on the internet. On the good old graphics card here. Alright, I guess we can put everything back the way that it was. And have that there. And jump over to Minecraft. All of the we were just playing. I feel like it's my actual computer because it's so hot. I feel like that's the reason. I feel like I've solved like a murder mystery. I feel like I'm James Bond. James Bond wasn't a murder mystery dude, I think. But still, I think I'm about to figure out why my computer is dying. That sort of kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't know what to call this thing now. Yeah, I had this entire thing. It was gonna be really cool. We're gonna sit here for like 2, maybe 3 hours playing. Continuing working on the, continue doing the, what do you call it? The races? No. Computer, maybe because it is a little, cooler. A little hot. I'm hoping. Now, if we're still live in about 2 hours, then we might jump over there. Hopefully by that time my computer does cool down. Hopefully. If my computer still messes up, even on Minecraft, then we might... sorry, I'm trying to spell things, and I can't do 3 things at once. We might just... call stream and then restart it up at like 2 or 3 hours in the future. Are we good? Are we good? How is everything? How is everything? I feel like everything's fine. Potentially. Hold up. Let me take a quick peek. I can hear myself, that's good. Oh yeah. That's really good. That's really good. Actually, one thing I want to check. I have my fan on in the background. Can you hear it? Yes. Yes, you can hear it. It's very loud. It's very noticeable. It's probably what I should have said. It's very noticeable. If I like remove the gain. No, I need that gain. What happens if I remove the noise gate? Nope. What if we do that? It's an experiment. I'm down for an experiment. Testing, 227. I will say that is very loud. We're switching back to this microphone. This microphone's better. Alright, I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. It's not the best in the world. It's not the worst in the world. I can hear myself. Hold up. There we go. I can only hear myself. We're good. We're good. We're good. Anyway, this is what I was working on before stream. And I was going to continue working on it after stream as well. But let me turn that off. This is what I was working on. I was working on this side of things. If you hear last Minecraft stream, we started working on this side of things in the Forever World. This isn't technically the Forever World yet. But we have this area here pretty much done in the Forever World. We did get the big trees over here all sorted. I was testing out with some of these. What are these called? Spore blossoms. I was testing out with some spore blossoms to see how they would look with all the different particles and the leaf and the leaf folly stuff and stuff like that. And I actually quite like it. It is very particly. Sure, it's very particly. It looks quite nice, especially at nighttime. Technically, it is nighttime. The bushes are in the dark. That there is the quote unquote the fireflies. You know, I want to know what Minecraft was thinking of. Specifically, Mojang was thinking of. That made sense. I want to know what Mojang was thinking of when they saw this and was like, "That's a firefly." You know, we're not gonna add the fireflies that we were gonna add back in the day, but we're gonna add them now, and they're just gonna be like this white dot, and we're just gonna call them a day. How does that make any sense? But oh, ow, ow, that is odd. I did start working on the tree on the smaller trees over here. Plus the rocks, because we didn't have those before. I started on the bridge and everything, so that we can get that all sorted relatively quickly, because it is a pain in the butt. By the way, is it this that I can hear? I don't think so. There's something vibrating on my desk and I can hear it. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is specifically, but it's something vibrating on my desk. But yeah, we started working on this stuff, and I started on the little detailing stuff in this area here. I will say down here, if you did miss, I'm confused as to what that was and what that is. There's something vibrating on my desk. I can hear it. It's annoying. I was in the middle of watching, I can't remember her name. Pretty good show anyway. And yeah, I was in the middle of watching that. There's I can't remember what anime I was watching. But I was watching an anime nonetheless. And it was really cool. And then I was like, you know, let me. Okay. That's the internet just dipping. I was like, you know, let me start stream a little bit early, right? We'll start stream a little bit early, and we'll see how everything goes. And oh my word, I was really excited. I was like, you know, let's go back in time and let's just play the game, because I haven't played it in like forever. And I didn't even test it. I wasn't even like, you know, I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna see how it actually runs first. See if anything affected it or anything when I start working on Violet. I'll update on Violet. She broke. There was some things that I tried to mess around with the voice system, and oh, for great heavens, I don't know how people do it, but I cannot get the voice system to work. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but for some random reason, I just cannot get it to work. and it is doing my little brain in. Because I want to get it to work, but I don't know how to get it to work. And with me not knowing how it works, it's like, how on earth do I do that? And apparently vibe code, because vibe voice or whatever it's called. I was gonna use vibe voice because I got sick and tired of trying to mess around with it, and I was like, okay, let me just see if there's one that's already made up, right? And I'll just use that, right? I looked at vibe voice because it looked really, really good, and I was like, huh, you know, this would be really nice. I went to go and use it, went to go, you know, mess around with it a little bit. No. Nah, they've got it blocked. It's a pain in the butt because apparently it's really, really good. And they've just got it blocked. Oh. Slash game. Oh. Game rule. Do mob spawning false. There. Yeah, I'm hoping they'll just despawn on their own because I don't want to have to deal with them. So yeah, it seems like they've done some stuff that like made it so that it doesn't work anymore. For some reason, I like privacy or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a mathematician. It's something that they did on their side that made it so that it doesn't work because people were using it the wrong way. I don't know. I only heard about it from AI search or whatever his name is. I was like, really cool. I was like, oh, this would be really, really nice because I was trying to watch some YouTube videos to see if anyone would have a solution to get like a constant voice all the time. You know how like Microsoft and all that does it? Try to do that. Oh, for great heavens, is it so hard? It's the... You know, I'm tempted to just do... I'm tempted to just like buy a license for the Microsoft voices that they have, or the AWS voices that they have, and just be like, what? Test block. Oh, hello. Okay. I don't know what they are. I've never seen them before. And just like use that with like a filter. Not a filter, a voice changer, and just like whack those two together and be like, dang, there we go, done. I don't have to mess around with it anymore. You know what I mean? But yeah, I really want to make one. I'm not gonna make one from scratch because I don't have the compute resources for it, because that would take forever. I started on it though. I started working on my own, and then it got to a point where it's just like, I thought someone drove in the driveway. The driveway. Okay, no, apparently I'm going insane. Apparently I'm going insane. It's all good. And decide, but yeah, apparently I am. What was I talking about? Before I got distracted, I can't remember. But like I tried to make one. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna try and make one. I'm gonna see how hard it would be to actually try and make one. And then I actually got into it, and I was like, yeah, huh. This is a lot harder than what I thought. So I stopped working on it. I stopped trying to make my own because I do not have the computer resources for it, and that would take many moons for me to actually make one, and I do not have many moons. Oh. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Turned out it was the, Popo police. Not for me. He drove straight past. I was a little nosy. Yeah, I was like, where are you going? I was a little peeper. I wanted to know. Turns out he's gone down, whoop whoop. Yeah, he hasn't actually gone down whoop whoop. I know where it's going, or in the direction that it's going. I don't know where it's going. But he's driving. That's the main part. He's going. It's got sirens on and everything. It's got woo woo woo. Oh. Oh, hey, that doesn't work. Huh. So how do the professionals do it? Do they really just do this? Do they just like not care about this block here? That is like not connected? Maybe they do. Maybe they're just like, you know, it doesn't really matter that it's not connected. Cause like, how else would they get that? I've no idea. Hold up, wait a minute. Oh, there's another one. I haven't been rang or anything, and if I have been, it's not coming through. Yeah, if it was the people that I knew, right, the people that I know down that road, then I'd be like, oh yeah, no, there's no problem, right? Like, it's fine, right? I feel like that'd call me if anything did happen. I haven't got a call, so there's 2 popos that went down there. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to watch the news at some point. I don't know how the professionals do it. I don't think that's how the professionals do it, because I feel like that's... I don't know. That doesn't look right. Maybe we'll put that there. It's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world that I've seen. Maybe. Maybe I take the bear. If anyone has any ideas for this area, feel free to let me know, because I am open to ideas. I'm open to a lot of ideas, actually. CO. Grab some of that. I'm still a little disappointed that my computer did not want to work with the racing game. You know, it kind of sucks because it looks like that my computer's doing fine now, so it was just the racing game that it did not like. That kind of sucks. I was a little hyped about it. I will say that when I do get my new computer, we're so playing that game. Motor City Cross, Motor City Fest, something like that. Can't remember the name of it. Really good game anyway. I used to play it like all the time around this time. I used to do like 2 streams a day. What are we after? Cobble. You might even grab some Might even grab some off this side as well. Oh, might even grab some of that. Here we go. I guess. I'm not too sure how well that fits, but I guess we'll go with it. And that doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad. I wish it was a little bit thicker, but I guess it's fine for the most part. I will say that I do want some more spiky parts underneath. Maybe not as many spiky parts. Feel like that's good, potentially. I feel like this side needs some light. I feel like this side has like the bigger thing. I feel like I'm gonna tear that thing down. I feel like I'm gonna tear this down. It doesn't look that good. It doesn't look that good. I might tear it down. I might just get rid of it. I could do balloons. Oh. Let's go with that one. We'll go cyan, and we'll go magenta. Okay. How do people do this again? They have one of those. They have a lead. And for the sake of it, I'm gonna get a chicken. Grab one of those. We'll go up about... I don't want to go too high, because if I go too high, then it's gonna be a little strange. I actually feel like at the moment it might be a little strange. I might need some more. Let's go with that color. We'll go with that color. Go there. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I don't know. I feel like I'm backtracking now. It started out looking like a cool idea. I should not have done that. Okay. Does that look like a balloon? Potentially, if we add a little bit more color. Oh. Sure, maybe, I guess. I mean, if you like really squint your eyes, maybe. I feel like if you have a black, gray, light gray balloon, it'd be quite sad. Do one there. Do brown. Maybe one over there. I feel like that doesn't look so... You know, I feel like every single time I say that, it turns out to be quite bad. Maybe that is quite bad. Maybe that was a dream that we kept as a dream. You could do that. How's that look? Hey, hold up, wait a minute. How's that look? I think it fits in a little too well with the brown, with the tree at the back. By the way, that tree's not staying there. That big ugly one? Hold on. I'm set. Let's go noon. That big ugly tree right there? I will say that bottom part is staying. That bottom part right there, that part is staying. The rest of it is going. But at some point this weekend, maybe next weekend, I'm gonna see TNT if he'd be down to join and help me build a tree. Because for the love of God, I cannot build a tree to save my life. I don't know what it is, but trees are just not my specialty. Especially the big ones, the ones that I want to do, the ones like that. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Although this one up here, these ones right here, these ones look quite nice. I try to do that exact same style that I did here. There, how it's just up and then spread out, and it doesn't work. It does not work. Like this one here, right? If we come underneath, right, you have like the pillar here, and then on the at the actual top, you have like branches that spread outwards, right? So you have like that one there, you have that one going out that way, you have that one going out that way, yada yada yada, right? And then you have like leaves on top, and it looks quite nice, right? I try to do that exact same thing for this one here. Does not work. It just does not work. So I'm gonna have to get in a professional, hopefully, to help me. And then when it's done, I'm hoping that it's gonna look nice. I feel like at the moment without it, it like ties everything okayly, right? Like the actual pond is filled in on the other world, but if you look at it from like afar, I feel like it's missing the tree part in the middle. Like originally I was just gonna have it as a what do you call it, a little stump, right? I was gonna have it as a little stump, and then I was like, wait, why should I have it as a little stump when I can actually have a tree? So then I started working on trees, and then it just turned into that mess. This was my somewhat attempt of trying to get it so that it looked like the top of the tree was burnt. Like how that one, I said it was like cut off a little bit, because like it's a stump at the moment. I was trying to make it so that it would like make sense that the part of the tree isn't there, so that it'd be like burnt off or something. That didn't work out too well. I feel like if I spent a little bit more time on that part, it might actually look decent. But this tree, this was the actual tree that I was actually sort of kind of proud of, and then it turned out horrible. I started building the inside of the what do you call that, a house, and then I took 2 steps away and I was like, you know, maybe it doesn't look too well. So I started adding more branches to it, try and add like more coverage, if you will. So it looked more like a tree, and then it looked more like a whatever this is. It didn't turn out too well. It did not turn out too well. I'm hoping to get TNT on hopefully this weekend, maybe next weekend, or whenever it's free, to hopefully help design a tree, because I want to get next episode out by sometime next week, because I feel like I'm slowly wrapping up on this on the project. So if I can get TNT on to help build a tree, we could be in the running leads to get it done relatively soon. Also, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave the tree here, just the balloons. I'm gonna leave the balloons there. I'm gonna sleep on it, and then I'm gonna get back to you potentially next time we play Minecraft, and I'm gonna see how it actually looks, because I feel like it's gonna be good. I feel like in my mind at the moment, an ambulance just drove by. Oh. Another ambulance just went by. I think I know where they're going. So mind you, that's two police cars and two ambulances at the moment. I feel like I know where they're going. But yeah, back to the balloon. I'm gonna leave it there, and next time we play Minecraft, it's either gonna be gone or it's not gonna be gone. But I feel like that leash is gonna be really cool. Potentially, I might make it a little bit higher. Might even add some more colors to it, give or take. But I quite like that. It's not bad. I feel like I'll probably get Can I use something in here? Potentially. I might be able to use something in Axiom to generate a balloon shape, if you will. Ow. That hurt. Oh, this part here. I'm thinking about adding a path. Can I do that still? I can do that still. I don't want to do that though. Grab golden shovel. I want to add a path down here. And maybe it just like stops there. It like doesn't go too far. But like because it felt a little weird just leaving it there, I feel like I'm gonna make a path that goes down here to like a seating area. Cause like down here, if you've missed the entire lore, quote unquote, for this area, down here is gonna be a dwarven area. Sort of kinda, maybe more like a hobbit hole area. Like a bunch of in here is just gonna be a bunch of hobbit holes and stuff like that. I feel like having a little seating area here just to like walk down and like take a look at everything would be kind of cool. I don't know how I'm gonna build the hobbit holes. I absolutely suck at building circles in Minecraft. It's like my worst thing. My phone is currently in charge. It's sort of kind of dying. And I keep on bumping it. Yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit more texture and stuff around the place. And hopefully be able to try and get something done, give or take. I don't know what I could get done. I feel like I could probably get like something done with like the texture and a little bit of moss, a little bit of green. I think over here I have green, moss, and there is some grass. Yeah, and grass. I have a little bit of grass and everything around the place. I quite like it. It's not bad. I might stick with it a little bit. Oh, and this one here, I also have Walter. I have a little bit of Walter. Oh. I didn't think that far ahead. Don't think that far ahead. But other than that, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. I will say when it comes to the spore blossoms underneath, I will have to sort something out because it doesn't look... I don't know. It just doesn't look that good. So, yeah. Anyway, I feel like that's... I did say the stream wasn't going to be that long today. Just because it is a day stream. And I'm kind of bummed out that didn't happen. The game stream. The other game didn't happen. I'm kind of a little disappointed. Kind of a little disappointed that it didn't work. Oh no. Oh no. Here we go. Hold up, there's a guy coming. Oh. Never mind. Another car I was thinking of. Well yeah, I'm a little bummed out that you know, the game didn't work. And I feel like I still have to gather a lot of materials left for the rest of the trees and stuff like that. So over the next couple of days I'm gonna do that. Stuff like that. Tonight, if you're watching the stream and not the VOD, because the VOD's probably gonna come out in like 3 days. Not really. I'm hoping I'll be able to get it done by tonight. Hopefully. We'll be able to you know, the VOD will be out by then. But tonight, as of, you know, this stream, we will hopefully, I say this in the most mannering tone I can, but hopefully we'll be playing some Phasmo tonight. I know on the schedule it says no stream because I was gonna edit episode 4, but Wicked was like, hey, what are you doing tonight? And I was like, you know, I'm thinking about playing. There's another ambulance. I'm thinking about playing some not doing anything tonight. I'm thinking about just editing. And she was like, do you want to play some fast mode? I was like, yeah, sure. I'll be down. Let's play some fast mode. So, yeah. We're going to be playing some fast mode tonight. I was sort of kind of missing that other trophy. I haven't got the trophy yet for the Halloween event. And apparently it's the Halloween event is going away in a couple of days. I don't know how long. I think we still have like 7 days. I can't remember. But we don't have long. You don't have long to get the trophy, and I don't have the trophy yet. So, well, I'm gonna try and work on getting Wicked all of our stuff. I know Wicked potentially doesn't care about it, but I'm gonna see if we can get the trophy for both of us as well, because the trophy looks really cool. Potentially, I haven't seen the trophy yet. I've got the ID badge, but I don't have the trophy. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to get the trophy. Anyway. Let's go see who's currently streaming. Oh, Yumi's streaming. But yeah, I'm hoping tonight we'll be able to get that badge. I'm a little bummed out that game didn't work. But we're gonna go right out to Yumi. She's currently playing Minecraft. She's currently playing the Void the Origins SMP. Sorry. I don't know what that is. I haven't heard of it. But yeah, she's currently playing that. We'll go right out to her. Go show her some love. But yeah, I shall catch yous all tonight. With the rest of that, I shall catch yous later. Bye-bye!